What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at some more Black Ops 6 news covering the weapons, all the primary weapons, the secondary weapons, the melee weapons, the lethals, the tacticals, everything and more in multiplayer. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off with, we have a total of 7 assault rifles, 6 SMGs, 2 shotguns, 3 LMGs, 4 marksman rifles, and 3 sniper rifles as well. So this is going to be really cool. We're going to definitely dive into all the weapons. So now we have a new criteria to unlock different weapons, perks, etc. So it's pretty much like the previous CODs from back in the day, where you have to reach level 55 to unlock everything. So if you want to unlock all the SMGs, all the assault rifles, LMGs and stuff, you need to reach level 55, and then your player progression will progress and you'll get weapons, you'll get perks as well as you climb up the ranks. So once you reach level 55, which is the max level, then you can go ahead and unlock everything in Black Ops 6. Now, once you do Prestige though, all that's going to reset and you're going to have to do that all again. So luckily, reaching level 55 is not hard. You can get that in a day or two if you really grind, but realistically, it shouldn't take too long to reach level 55 as well. So you'll be able to get there, but just know that once you get there and you prestige, you're gonna have to restart. So just want to keep that in mind. But you can unlock all the weapons by just reaching level 55. Here we have it. Here we have a graph here of all the weapons that you guys can get. And let's see. So immediately, here are the immediate weapons. You get an XM4 immediately, a C9, you get the Marine SP, you get the SWAT 556, which is definitely a great weapon, by the way. We get the LW3A1 Frostline, unlock immediately. We get the 9mm PM, unlock immediately as well. We also get the Sigma 2B, unlocked immediately, and then combat knife. So we got a lot of cool guns immediately, and we get, you know, some really nice guns at the lower levels. Level 55, I know we have a gun that's going to be pretty powerful. Is the SA Val, the AS Val. This weapon right here is about to be cheesy, so it's at level 55. I'm definitely looking forward to doing a best class setup for that weapon as well. But here are the assault rifles here. Obviously we got the XM4. We also have the AK-47 here, another great gun in the beta, so I'm definitely looking forward to using this in game. We get the AMES 85. This is definitely a great weapon. We get the GPR 91. I'm definitely excited to use this one. This one looks really cool. It's probably going to be much more slow, you know, when it comes to movement and everything, but it's definitely going to have a hard punch to it. You get the Model L. Very interesting looking weapon. I'm looking forward to using this. This looks really nice. I like the iron sights. Hopefully the iron sights really look good. They look good from a third person view, but once we actually get it in a first person view, I wonder how good they're going to really be. We have the Goblin MK2, another nice weapon. And here we have it, the AS Val. This weapon right here is going to be cheesy. This is going to be a very hard hitting weapon, and I can see myself using this weapon a lot. I hope it operates good in game. I hope like it is not one of those weird feeling weapons in game. It shouldn't be, but you know, for the past couple Call of Duty games like Modern Warfare 3, for example, some weapons that should have felt really good kind of felt off to me for some reason. So hopefully in Black Ops 6 this weapon can really feel very good and accurate like how it should be, because this one right here, this weapon right here, everyone's going to be using it. I'm telling you, this gun right here is going to be very good. For the SMGs, we obviously have the C9, another great SMG. This SMG I used a lot in the beta. I love the iron sights for this weapon. Hopefully they buffed it a little bit for the launch of the game, but this weapon right here is such a great weapon, especially as a starter weapon. We have the KSV as well. This weapon looks really nice. Definitely looking forward to using this. We have the Tonto 22. This weapon right here was very awkward to use in the beta. It was good. Like, I liked it, but it definitely wasn't the best feeling weapon. So this was probably my least favorite so far out of all of them. We have the PP919. This weapon right here is a classic. We already know it's going to be very fast fire rate. It's going to be really nice to use. So I'm definitely looking forward to using this. Hopefully the iron sights are good. If not, I'll probably just throw on a sight. Probably. I most likely will. We have the Jackal PDW, which everyone can't stop using. But this is a weapon that's really nice. I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with me on this one. The iron sights for this weapon suck. I cannot stand the iron sights for this weapon. So this is a weapon that I'll use. Sure, I'll have a class for it, but honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be using it that much. I probably will. Why am I saying? I'm gonna be using it a lot, but it's probably not gonna be my go-to weapon. Even if it is the ultra meta weapon in the game, I'm not gonna be using it that much. I'm not the biggest fan of the iron sight. And I'd much rather use some other weapons for fun as well. Next up, we have the Compact 92. This is an interesting looking weapon that I'm definitely looking forward to using. This one looks similar to the C9, and it looks like for this weapon, you're definitely going to have a lot of good accuracy with it. Just from the look of it, look at the stock already. I can definitely see this being a weapon that's very accurate, that's kind of similar to like an assault rifle type of vibe, or the closest thing I can imagine is like the C9. Like I said, the C9 has great accuracy already, so using this will probably have the same accuracy as well, and probably has a good fire rate as well. So this is definitely going to be a really interesting weapon to use. For shotguns, we have the Marine SP. This is a very cheesy weapon. We used it in the beta. It's fun, but I'm not a guy that wants to use shotguns all the time. But once we go for the camel grind, this will definitely be a fun camel grind for this weapon, especially since you don't need to unlock level progression. You just got to go through the weapon. So it's going to be very fun. So this should be a pretty fun weapon to use, but it's going to be very annoying to be used against. We also have the ASG-89. This is an automatic. This is a semi-automatic shotgun. So this looks interesting. So I wonder how the damage range is going to be for this. This is going to be an interesting weapon. This is going to be cheesy for sure on the smaller maps or tight corners as well. So this is a weapon I'm definitely looking forward to using, but it's going to be another one of those weapons that's probably going to be annoying from close range. For LMGs, we have the PU-21. Really nice. I don't really use LMGs much, but for the camel grind, I'll be using this for sure. I'm still not too sure if I'm going to go for both zombies or multiplayer camos, or if I'm just go for zombies, or if I'm going to just go for multiplayer. I literally don't know yet, but I will figure that out next week right before launch. We have the XMG. This is such a great weapon. This is actually a really nice LMG that will probably be useful all around the year. I can see a lot of people using this throughout the year. One of those cheesy weapons. And it has a special attachment that you can use only for this weapon that's going to be very cheesy. So this is another great weapon. Next up, we have the GPMG-7, another LMG that is going to be nice for the camel grind, but I probably won't be using afterwards unless it somehow has attachments that you can use on it that will give you tons of mobility and able to just compete against SMGs. Unless they have something like that for these LMGs, I won't be using them. Now we're on the marksman rifles, and here's the thing. I'm not really a marksman rifle fan when it comes to Modern Warfare games, but when it comes to Black Ops games, Black Ops has some of the most fun, entertaining marksman rifles of all time. Like literally out of all the Black Ops games, all of them have very fun marksman rifles to use, and you're never bored. Like when it comes to Black Ops games, I'm never bored when it comes to using marksman rifles. I can use marksman rifles 24/7 if I wanted to. This weapon will for sure be a weapon that will stay on my lineup of weapons that I use for my loadouts. Absolutely amazing. The SWAT 5.56, definitely a fire weapon. Don't sleep on these guns. Like I said, I'm going to have best class setups, and I'm going to have just regular gameplays of all the weapons at launch. So you make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for that. This weapon right here is a sleeper. I promise you, I'm gonna make sure you guys watch. Mark my words. I'm telling you guys this. The weapons that I have on my list and that you guys see me call out once the game comes out, watch them be meta weapons down the line. This one was starting to become one later on in the beta. In the last week of the beta, a lot of people were starting to use it. I've been using it since day one of the beta. Fire weapon. All right, so we have the Zarkov 762 marksman rifle. I can't remember. This wasn't available in the beta. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. This looks yet again absolutely amazing, and this is yet again going to be a marksman rifle that I will use, and I'm guarantee you it will be a 1-tap or a 2-tap weapon, meta weapon all day every day. This is going to be fire. I can't wait to use it. And we have the AEK 973 marksman rifle, which is in the form of a AK, and this you already know. Because of that, the accuracy is probably going to be really good, which you're probably going to, I can already tell off rip. I promise you, like, I study these weapons, right? I guarantee you this weapon's going to have tons of vertical recoil. Not tons, but that's what you want to make sure you manage is the vertical recoil, because I'm pretty sure the vertical recoil for this weapon will be up there. Once you fire it, it will go up like that. So horizontal recoil might be a little bit wonky as well. So definitely want to just focus on recoil and just making sure that you might want to probably run a 20-round mag for this as well, because I guarantee you it's going to be a 2-tap weapon, so you don't really need a 30-round mag to just slow it down. So we'll cover that once it releases, and make sure you guys stay tuned to my best class setups for sure, because I'm gonna have a lot of them. We have the DM10. I have a video on the DM10. Shout out to everybody that watched that video. Really great video, showcase how amazing it is. Don't really need to cover it because I already did on that video. We have the LW3A1 here in Black Ops 6. Sniper rifle time. This is going to be fire. Can't wait to use it. Looking forward to it. We also have the SVD. This should be a very nice semi-auto sniper rifle as well. So this is going to be really cool. We have the LR-762, which is a powerful, hard-hitting sniper rifle that's going to be much slower, but you know, we always have one of these sniper rifles. On to the pistols. We have the 9mm PM. Really cool stuff here. We have the Grekova pistol right here as well. This one looks really nice. This is going to be a really nice. It's a fully auto pistol. That should be interesting. I like the iron sight for it as well. That looks cool. We also have the GS45, another semi-auto pistol. This one's a classic. This should be pretty powerful. We have the Strider 22 pistol here, which is a semi-auto. Pistols were pretty powerful in the beta, so I'm pretty sure these will all be fun to use. We have the Sigma 2B, which is a launcher. So I'm not the biggest fan of launchers. I might be doing the zombies grind. I think I made my mind up, but well, all right, you know, another launcher if you guys need to use it. We also have the HE1 launcher as well. And then we have the melee weapon here, which looks nice. And we have the Vault Edition skins and variants. Make sure you guys check out my bundle review playlist. Link in the description so you guys can see what that stuff looks like. And we have the baseball bat. Normally stuff like this would be a cool looking cosmetic from the shop, but we get a free baseball bat, so that's awesome. And obviously, if you guys missed out on the beta, you now get a primary, a secondary, and a melee weapon for your loadout. So you'll always have a melee weapon on your loadout, which is really nice. You know, you can swap to your melee weapon if you guys want to just run around the map faster and stuff. And so it's always good to know that you're always going to have a melee weapon on you at all times. And then with zombies, you only get a primary and then a melee weapon, of course. And I went over all the zombie stuff yesterday, so make sure you guys check out yesterday's video if you guys missed out on any of that. So starting in Season 1, you're going to be able to save all of your loadouts across all 3 modes: zombies, multiplayer, and Warzone. So which is really nice. I'm pretty sure at launch you'll be able to just have all your loadouts saved from multiplayer and zombies, which is really cool. So if you put a weapon charm on a weapon and then you put an extended mag and a suppressor on it and a camo, that's automatically going to get saved. So if you delete that loadout accidentally, you can automatically get it right back, and it will save all of the attachments that you added. And you can go to zombies and then have this exact same build applied on zombies as well. We got some new looking operators here. That looks nice. I love the graphics, man. We're gonna be playing on the 4090, so it's gonna be absolutely amazing. We also have much more detail when it comes to attachments and different weapon attachments. As you guys know, more attachments will have more benefits than cons, so that's going to be great. You guys can also see the damage dealt on certain body parts as well with each attachment, and leave you with tons of descriptions. As you guys can see here, you guys can see the pros and cons of everything with numbers and stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to using this, especially when I make my best class setup. This is going to make everything much easier, much more simplistic. Here's all the tacticals that we have here in multiplayer, and some of them will be used in zombies. Really cool stuff here. I'm going to be rocking with the stem shot. The stem shot is definitely really cool. I can't remember. I think they did apply a fix to the stem shot, allowing you to have 2 and then it recharges over time. I believe that's how it was. Hopefully it's that way for sure, because I hated when they made it to where, oh, you only get 1 or 2 per life and then that's it. So if you get any more, you're gonna have to die and respawn in order to get your other 2 or get an ammunition resupply. So hopefully it recharges over time. I believe that's what it does. If so, then that's absolutely fantastic. Here's a look at all the lethals as well. And here's the thing. The sticky grenade in this game is OP. This is going to be very used. It's going to be used so much in this game. In Modern Warfare 3, the frag grenade was, in my opinion, the best lethal because of how just you can cook it and how just how the gameplay was in that game. I always died to frag grenades, so I was like, you know what, I'm using frag grenades from now on, and it worked. So so to go back to the stick grenades, I'm excited for that because I love stick grenades. I've always loved stick grenades, so I'll always be using them, and especially for Black Ops 6, I'm going to be using them. We also have some more lethals, and we have the drill charge back. I'm not happy about the drill charge. Reason being is because, yes, it can stop campers from camping in corners, but I don't use the drill charge. I use the stick grenades. But it's been so annoying when you're about to run around a building and I just so happen to get caught by a drill charge, or if I'm in a heavy gunfight and I literally want to take cover to reload real quick, someone can just use a cheesy drill charge. Like, I just can't stand that. And I hate the fact that it's back in Call of Duty yet again for a third time. For a third time. And there's already tons of grenade spam in recent Call of Duty, especially Black Ops 6. You guys remember the beta? Everyone was throwing grenades like crazy. So the fact that we have to run away from all these different lethals on top of a drill charge, it's crazy. And if you know what I mean by that, you know what I mean. Like if you're a rusher like me and you know what I'm talking about, that drill charge just always so happens to just find you every time. It's annoying. But we also have some field upgrades as well, which I'm definitely looking forward to using. There's so many different ones. I'm not too sure which one I'm going to use, but we got some cool field upgrades. As you guys can see here, I definitely like it a lot. And we have the perks here. I'm definitely excited to use the perk. Now, here's my thing. We're going to talk about this, okay? Because you guys see the perks that we have. You guys can check them out. Really nice stuff here. My thing, though, is we have perk read back, but perk read let's see if they changed it, because in the beta it was kind of underpowered. Let's see how they do it now. Oh, it's the exact same. So for perk greed, you only get an extra perk. You can equip an extra perk, so you'll get 3 basic perks, and then you can apply 1 more perk to your perk greed. But in Black Ops Cold War, we could apply 3, so we could have had 3 extra perks on top of, you know, the 3 that we had, which gave us 6 perks. And it was fair. I think it was fair, even if it means even if it cost me a lethal or a field upgrade. I would much rather have that than having only 1 extra perk. So I don't know. I might still go with perk greed because there are some perks that I really think are useful. But I don't know still. It's kind of crazy though. But let me know which one you're going to be using. The Gunfighter Wildcard is very nice as well, but I only recommend using this for certain weapons. So for a marksman rifle, you would probably want to use the Gunfighter Wildcard. But for everything else, you probably want to use whatever you feel most comfortable with. I'll probably use perk greed. If not, maybe danger close. I'm not too sure. Or maybe tactical expert. We'll see. But for the most part, I'm either going to be using perk greed or a gunfighter for certain weapons. We also got some nice streaks here. As you guys can see, here's a list of all of them. There's tons of streaks here. I hope that they're powerful. I hope that they don't get shot down with a pistol in 2 shots. I really hope not, but everything's looking good when it comes to the streaks here. But that's everything for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about all the information we went over in Black Ops 6 here today. We're almost there. We're almost at the launch, and make sure you guys stay tuned because I will be covering literally everything in Black Ops 6. We're going to be grinding like crazy. Tons of videos, tons of how-to videos, tons of bundle reviews, tons of rare bundle reviews, campaign, zombies, multiplayer. I got you guys covered here in Black Ops 6. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know which weapon you're going to be using the most and first in Black Ops 6. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm signing out. Peace.